Good morning, everybody. How are y'all doing? Estelle here, and we are getting ready because I am off today because Spencer has a field trip. So we're gonna get ready. We're actually headed to the Baby Cakes, which is our baseball team in New Orleans. We're headed to their stadium. I'm not sure what that has to do with school, but they have a game at 11. So that's where we're going. So I'm actually going to do the full face today, which I haven't done in like forever. And we're going to start off, I'm actually wearing gold, and we're going to start off with Extravagant, which is a gold Splurge Cream Shadow. And I've already primed my eyes, and I've already put my moisturizer on my face. I've already put, what else did I do? My primer on my face. I already got my base face kind of done to kind of help speed things along. So what I'm doing is I am using my Splurge Cream Shadow brush, and we're going to put this all over our lower lid. This is a color I think some people get really scared of, but it's actually really pretty on. And you can mix this with some blacks, you can mix this with browns, and I'm actually going to do browns today. We're going to use palette 4, okay? So I've got Extravagant on the lower lids, and we're going to come in with palette 4. Look how pretty palette 4 is. It's kind of got some teals, blues, and then our browns and our beautiful gold. So we're going to come in there and we're going to do our transition color, which I'm going to use this lighter brown as a transition color. And I'm using my angled sponge brush. This is like one of my, I didn't think I would like this brush or use this brush, but actually it is one of my favorite brushes. See how it's angled? So it's perfect when you're doing that transition color and you're doing that windshield wiper motion to get everything nice and blended. So it works out really good. So when I do my transition color, I do it above my crease, and I also will bring it down a little bit. You don't need a whole lot, you just need to make sure that you do some blending, okay? So everybody else is off to work. I know this is like super early for me. And of course, it's so early, I didn't even grab the lipstick that I'm gonna wear today. So, all right, we're just getting that transition color in there, nice and blended. And then we're gonna come in our crease with our crease brush. See how small it is, and it's kind of pointy, so it makes it perfect to get into the crease. And I'm just gonna go in with the next shade darker, Brave. And we're just gonna do this a little bit, kind of give us a little more definition, kind of give us a little bit of a smoky eye look. I don't want to go too extravagant. I mean, we're going on a field trip. But I find that if I don't do this, I feel like something's missing. So this goes right in our crease. Y'all hear that? Lulu got some new toys. Let's see, we finally have a dog that plays with toys, so I bought her some new ones, and she is like squeaking up a storm lately. Okay. So we're just gonna get that all nice and blended. So then we're gonna take our deluxe brush. This is my nice big fluffy brush, and just kind of make sure that everything is nice and blended. This really, y'all, does not take very long, but it's super duper pretty. Okay, so then I'm gonna take my same deluxe brush, I just cleaned it off. I'm gonna use this lighter color, and this is gonna go under our brows for now. And I'm gonna actually use a color in a bit to highlight our brows a little bit more. I'm actually on a time crunch because I still gotta get Sophie on the bus, but the bus doesn't pass until like 8 o'clock. So I figured I'd have time to quickly get on here and do my makeup for you guys and then get her on the bus. All right, so eyeliner. 9 times out of 10, I don't even use eyeliner. And I think for me, the reason why is it's very hard for me to use it because I wear glasses, and it's now, I'm gonna admit it is hard for me to see to do the eyeliner. So I find it's a whole lot easier to use shadow instead of liner. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my angled brush, and I'm going to use some rose water. This is in the Mother's Day Kudos. If y'all have not, and I'm just wetting my brush with rose water, it's going to make the pigment a little bit darker. Yes, ma'am. Pick which one you want, yeah, and I'll put them in after. So I'm going to go back with the dark color Brave after I wet my brush with rose water, and we're going to just line our eyes with that. So rose water, guys, I love it. I love to use it on sunburn. I have lots of girls at work that use it on their eczema and their rosacea. I love it with our mineral pigments to help wet them, and it gives you more of a darker, truer color. I cannot talk and do eyeliner. What else? Hot flashes. There's just so many things that you can use that rose water for, and I love it. It's in our Mother's Day bundle that is only available until May 7th. Yeah, May 7th, so that way you make sure you get it before Mother's Day. You get the rose water, you get our charcoal mask, our bamboo charcoal mask, so this is not the one that's going to pull your face off. And then you also get the lip exfoliator. Alright, so for me, my eyes are done. We're just going to curl our lashes. And I will give a shout out, because I got some Rodan and Seal girls on right now, to their Lash Boost. If you don't have lashes, try the Lash Boost. I've been using it since December, and I'm still on my first tube, and I had like 0 lashes. And now check them out. And now with my 3D Fiber Mascara, I only need 1 coat, because otherwise it's touching my glasses. Yes, ma'am. Okay, we'll take them off the cord and I'll come put them on. Alright, so we're going to put our mascara on. Alright, so our 3D Fiber Mascara is gel, fiber gel. If you are using a new tube, then you're going to want a super duper light coat of the gel, because there is such a thing as too much gel. Alright, and then we're going to take our fibers, and I always like to run them on the back of my hand real lightly, just to kind of pack them on there, and then we're going to put them on our lashes. There is a little bit of a learning curve with the 3D fiber and your lashes, but once you get the hang of it, really guys, it's like super duper duper easy. You just kind of go back and forth, shimmy around, and pack on your fibers until they don't want to stick anymore. All right. Okay, well, just give me a second. So, all right. And you know, you get some oopsies here and there. All right, we're gonna put our second coat of fibers on here. And a trick too is if you find that your lashes are kind of sticking together, then use the lash comb to separate them before you put your fibers on there. It's going to help a whole lot more. Alright, girls, because y'all know a lot about lashes that are on. Why is it that like these lashes are so pretty, these are just not so much? They are totally not paired at all. Now, I will say this side had a huge chunk missing out of it, and that now has grown back, but still they're not the same at all. Alright, and I'm just going to use a Q-tip to kind of just clean up where I messed it up. Alright, so you do gel fibers, and then we're going to do another coat of gel. I do like to seal mine with 2 coats of gel. So I'll do the rest of my face and then throw on another coat of gel at the end. I know, right? This eye, the lashes are so pretty. This eye, like, sucks. And I don't know why. So I've been putting more lash boost on this eye, hoping that maybe it'll catch up at some point. So we're gonna put more gel on in a minute. All right, let's get our, how are we doing on time? All right, we're good. I'm gonna hurry this up. All right, so we're gonna use liquid foundation today, okay? I wear the color Taffeta. This is part of the Flawless 4. The Flawless 4 is only available until the end of the month. If you need help color matching you, I would be glad to help. It's super duper easy. And don't miss out, okay? Because it's a $39 savings, and after the end of the month, it's going back to its regular $139 price. All right, a couple drops of the Taffeta on my liquid foundation brush. So this foundation, people I know have asked and were questioning a little bit. They're like, I don't want anything super duper heavy. It's not heavy. It is light, but it does give you pretty good coverage. If you need more coverage, the tip is you mix the concealer in with the liquid foundation, like on the back of your hand, and then you put that on together, and then it'll make it thicker, but I don't need it that thick with that much coverage, okay? So I am blending this in. So this liquid foundation dries to a powder finish, okay? It is not going to be heavy. It does have, not officially have SPF in it, but I can tell you it does help. You don't get sunburn when you wear it. All right, so our liquid foundation is on. How easy is that? Look at the coverage. Now what I'm gonna do, because I'm gonna be out in the sun today and it's gonna be hot, I'm probably gonna do a little bit of sweating. This does not run as well. You're not gonna get the big makeup dripping and melting off your face. Not gonna happen, okay? So I'm gonna take the same color in my powder foundation and just do a super duper light dusting on my face, just to add, just to help with my oily spots. Oh, another use for the rose water is to help. I put that on my face as soon as I wash it in the morning. I will spray that on my face because that will cut down on some of the oil that your skin produces, okay? So we got that on. Now, instead of concealer today, which I love the concealer, but I don't need it, honestly, that much, I'm just gonna take a lighter color of the pressed powder. This is in Scarlet. And I'm just gonna add that under my eyes, just to add a little bit of coverage, but I just want something light. I don't need anything super duper heavy. The concealer is also another item that comes in the Flawless 4. That if you need that extra coverage for blemishes, for rosacea, for anything like that, that is your best friend. All right, I'm also gonna put a little concealer down, Scarlet down my nose, kind of adds a little highlight, add a little bit of dimension. Now let's get some bronzer on here to add some definition and redefine my face so it's not one dimension. This is the color Malibu, okay? And we're gonna go right where your cheek is, kind of below your cheekbone, and you go from your ear to right here, so like where the end of your eye goes, okay? I'm going to do both sides. And I do this on the lighter side, but you definitely can go darker if you want. And then I'll do my jawline to kind of help slim down my face. Then I take the lighter color for my forehead. This is Sunset. So if you want to just start experimenting with bronzers, I definitely recommend Sunset to get started until you get comfortable with it, and then I would recommend, if you want to go in darker. I'm also taking Sunset and I'm going in on both sides of my nose and on the tip of my nose to add some definition and make my nose look skinny. So I got a little nose job right now and you didn't even know about it. So I kind of do all that, and then I'm gonna come back now that my mascara has dried, and I'm just gonna add one more coat on top. It helps curl them a little bit better, and it just makes sure that those fibers are all sealed in there. And I want people to know too, some people are scared to try the Flawless 4, some people are scared to try the mascara. Guys, we have a love it guarantee, so if you don't like it, you have 14 days to return it. for all your money back. You also have up to 90 days to use it. And if you don't like it, we'll take it back and you can exchange it for something else. Okay? So I just put on a little bit of blush in the color Seductive, which is one of my favorites. Seductive and Sweet. Sweet's gonna be the lightest, and then I would go with Seductive. Spontaneous is the universal one. That's the one that looks great on everybody. So that's kind of it. I just gotta put some luminizer on, but first, in my brows, hello, we're gonna do some, put on the setting powder, hello. All right, so it's got a little trampoline, and then I'll put it all over my face, a light coating. This is universal color for everybody. Everybody wears the same color because it is a translucent powder, all right? I am gonna put more on my nose because that tends to be the spot where, I guess because of my allergies and stuff, I rub my nose a lot. So my makeup, that's the tip of my nose is always my problem as far as my makeup goes. I got Sophie putting on makeup here. All right, Sophie, we gotta hurry. All right, so let's do some brows super fast.
I have to do my earrings.
I know, I still gotta do them. Oh, which one are you putting on? Those are hard to put on. Okay, so we're gonna use this to do our brows. We're gonna use Forthright. This is palette one of my favorites. And we do have the brow palettes, which I mean, I like, but I really like just using the powder real quick. I feel like I'm running the roads like all the time, and it's always super duper rushed. It's never take your time and do what you want. It's just quickly get it done. All right. Get our brows so we look like we have the brows. Y'all will give you an instant facelift. People neglect them all the time. They'll give you an instant facelift. They'll add some definition, and honestly, they're gonna make you look younger if you do your brows. Now, don't go in there massive crazy like those really old ladies do and just like draw it in, because that looks really weird. But do your brows. All right, so brows are done, face is done. I mean, how easy was that? How long did that take us? I don't even know what time it is. But anyway, let's just add one more thing. We're gonna do some luminizers. So what I do is I kind of added more setting powder to my nose. So I'll kind of let that sit while I do my brows, and then I will kind of lightly dust it off. And then we're gonna come in with our luminizers. We have powder, we have the liquid, and we also have the stick to powder. I can say the powder is my favorite because it's just easy to put on. It's hard to, there you go, you can kind of see it now there. And I love using this fan brush because then you could keep a lighter hand. There you go, now you can see it right there, luminizer. This is not the lightest shade, this is Benevolent, so it's it's like the second lightest. And I'll even put some with my finger above your brows here because it'll kind of help the arch a little bit, kind of help them stand out more and give you more definition. Oh, look, now you can see that side. All right, so that's kind of it. I just have to put my lips on, which I didn't even bring. I'm wearing gold, and I like, when I wear gold, I like red. Y'all know me and my red lips. So that's about it. I used today Extravagant on my eyes, which is the Splurge Cream Shadow that people get so scared of, which is this beautiful gold, but look how pretty it looks on. I used that with the browns of palette 4. I used them with those two colors. Then I used, of course, the Flawless 4. The concealer and the primer, which is in my drawer. And remember, guys, we have less than a week that this is on sale. The brush is on back order. I do have one in stock that I can always send to you, but the brush is going to be shipped to you within 2 weeks. That's when the back order date is. So don't miss out on the Flawless 4. We also have the Mother's Day special, which consists of the rose water with the charcoal mask, which I love, use it twice a week, and then the lip exfoliator. So we have those two specials going on now. Message me if you need help color matching. Don't miss out. If you don't like it, if the colors don't match, don't worry, we can take care of you. We have a love it guarantee. Y'all have a good day. I'm off to field trip. Bye.